Guys, here are the answers to homework number 5 from section 7-4. Check them out. And I will try to go through them relatively quickly. So the first thing on this protractor is, I might note that this line is at 0, this one is at 60, this one's at 90, this one's at 130, and this one's at 180. And let's look at these angles. So angle MLN, MLN is this angle, so from 0 to 60, of course, that would be 60 degrees. This angle NLP goes N to L to P. That goes from 60 up to 130. So 60 to 130 is 70 degrees. And that takes care of that one. That brings us to NLQ. NLQ goes here. That goes from 60 up to 180. So 60 to 180 is 120 degrees. And I'm ready for the next one, OLP. Angle OLP goes from here to here. So it goes from 90 to 130. That is a measure of 40 degrees. And last up, MLQ. Angle MLQ goes, that's just a straight line, so it is 180 degrees. All right, so next I'm supposed to tell whether these are acute, right, or obtuse, or straight. MLN is 0 to 60, so that is acute. NLO goes from 60 to 90, so that is also acute. Board not quite as good. MLP, that goes from 0 to 130, so that is obtuse because it's bigger than 90. OLP is goes from 90 to 130, so that is acute. OLQ, let's see, OLQ goes from 90 to 180, so that's exactly 90, making that one a right angle. And MLQ is the straight angle at the bottom, so that one is a straight angle. All right, I just need another name for angle XYW. XYW is this angle, so I could call that angle 1, or I could reverse the 3 letters and call it angle WYX. That didn't go very well. And then I also want another name for angle WYZ. That would be this angle. So that would be angle 2. Or again, I could reverse the letters and I could call it angle ZYW. All right. These you're supposed to draw, so hopefully you drew them with a protractor, and if you're not getting within 2 or 3 degrees of what I got, I think we should look at how you're using your protractor. Number 19. So number 19 says these 2 angles are congruent, and the measure of JKL is 137. what is the measure of angle CDE? Well, if they're congruent, it means they have equal measure, so CDE would be 137 degrees also. Oops. Number 20. Okay. The key thing about number 20 is right here. It says we want an angle congruent to that angle. So we're not looking for an angle measure. If we were looking for an angle measure, then this would say equals. But I don't want equals. I want another angle that has equal measure to it. That's what congruent means. And since FXG is right here, the other angle that's got the single arc is on the other side, IXJ. Number 21 is asking for the measure. So since it's asking for the measure, that tells me I want an actual number. So, let me see. It says that the measure of angle FXH is 130. FXH would be this whole angle. That's 130. And FXG is 49. So this part of it is 49. And I want the measure of angle GXH. So I want this part of it. That would be 130 minus 49 would be what's left over here, kind of. And 130 there minus 49 is 81, I believe. There we go. Next up it says to name a straight angle. Well, there are two straight angles in this problem. If you look at vertex X, oh my gosh, well, one of the straight angles is right here. So that would be GXJ. Or another straight angle, which is really just a line, is right here. So that would be angle FXI. And that brings us to number 23. I want an angle. Now again, the key here is the congruent sign. The congruent signs means I need another angle that is the same, has the same measure as this angle. So angle IXJ is here, and it's got a single arc. The other angle with the single arc is here. That would be GXF. Number 24 says the measure of angle RZT is 110. So the whole thing, 110. While the measure of angle RZS is 3S. That would be that little angle, 3S, RZS, and TZS, that'd be the other half, TZS is 8S. So I want to find these angle measures. Using the angle addition postulate, I know that 3S plus 8S equals 110, or 11S equals 110. Or if I divide by 11, I get S equals 10. And therefore, the measure of RZS would be 3 times 10, or 30 degrees. That's that one. And the measure of TZS is 8 times 10, or 80 degrees. Number 25. Number 25 says that the measure of OZP is 4x plus 2. Well, OZP is this angle, and so it is 4x plus 2. And the measure of PZQ is 5r minus 12. PZQ is this angle, and it is 5r minus 12. Oops, I didn't see that was an r there, did I? And It says that the whole angle, oh man, the whole angle is 125. So again, I'm going to add the parts together. 4r plus 2 plus 5r minus 12 equals the whole thing, 125. When I add my like terms together, I get 9r minus 10 equals 125. If I add 10 to both sides, I get 135. And if I divide by 9, 135 divided by 9 is 15. So r equals 15. And now I'm ready to get the angle measures. OZP would be 4r plus 2. So the measure of angle OZP equals 4 times 15. Oops. 4 times 15 plus 2, which is 62 degrees. And PZQ, that would be the measure of angle PZQ equals 5 times 15 minus 12, which is 75 minus 12, which is 63 degrees. And finally, number 26 says we have a pizza that cuts their circular pizzas into 12 equal slices. So like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6. There is 12 somewhat equal slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I know that all the angles in a circle add up to 360. So if I divide that by 12 equal slices, I would get 30 degrees each. All right, hope that helps.